Football is the world's game, a game that unites continents, cultures, and millions of hearts. But there were moments in history when the world was so divided that even football could not go on. This is the story of when war stopped the beautiful game and how it still shapes football today. Before the World Cup even existed, the world was already at war. In 1914, the World War I began. Nations across Europe and beyond were pulled into conflict. United Kingdom, France, Germany, Italy, Russia, and many more. Football didn't stop completely, but it changed. Leagues were suspended, players became soldiers. And yet, in one of the most powerful moments in football history, on Christmas Day, 1914, soldiers from opposite sides stepped out of the trenches and played a game of football. For a moment, war paused, and football reminded everyone of their humanity. After the war, the world searched for unity, and in 1930, the FIFA World Cup was born. It quickly became more than a tournament. It became a symbol of global connection. But that peace would not last. In 1939, the world fell again into chaos. The World War II involved countries across the globe, from Germany and Italy to United Kingdom, United States, and the Soviet Union. The World Cup of 1942 canceled. 1946 canceled. For 12 years, the world's biggest football stage disappeared. Players once celebrated as heroes were now fighting on battlefields. Some never returned. Stadiums were damaged. Clubs struggled to survive. And yet, even in war, football found a way. In camps, in streets, in ruins, people still played. Because football was more than a game. It was hope. When the war ended in 1945, the world needed something to believe in again. In 1950, the World Cup returned in Brazil. It wasn't just football. It was a sign that the world could come together again after everything it had been through. Today, the world is not free from conflict. Different regions still face war, tension, and uncertainty. But football continues. Players from countries with differences stand side by side on the same pitch. Fans from all over the world celebrate the same goals. Football has seen the worst of humanity and still chooses to bring out the best. Through war, through peace, through generations, the game goes on. But the story of football during war is not only about what was lost, it's also about what survived. Even in the darkest moments of the World War I and World War II, people still found ways to play. In destroyed cities, in empty streets, in prisoner camps, a simple ball could bring a sense of normal life. For many, football was not just entertainment. It was escape. It was hope. Over time, football became something bigger than politics, bigger than borders, a language that everyone understands. A goal celebrated in one country feels the same in another. A moment of joy shared across the world. Today, the world is still not perfect. There are still conflicts, still tensions, still divisions. But football continues to bring people together. Players from different backgrounds, different cultures, different histories, all chasing the same dream. And that is what makes the next chapter so special. Because in 2026, the world will once again come together for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Hosted across United States, Canada, and Mexico, it will be the biggest World Cup in history. A tournament not just about football, but about unity. About bringing millions of people together despite everything happening in the world. Because history has already shown us something powerful. War can stop tournaments. It can destroy stadiums. It can silence crowds. But it can never destroy the love of the game. Football always finds a way back. stronger, louder, and more meaningful than ever. And maybe that's why it's called the beautiful game.